All right, guys, see if you can hear me any better now. Leave a comment down below if you can hear me okay. I just took off my microphone to see if you can hear me a little bit better. All right, perfect. I'm so sorry, y'all, honestly. Super sorry. I've been testing out my new mic. So sorry. Let me go ahead. We're going to put this back really quick, and we're all golden. So let's actually run it back. Let me take off the mic setup, and let me actually tell you guys what's going on. So I can clearly see you guys. We're going to do it this way. I'll film from the front camera so I can see comments. Leave a comment in the video. What tricks do you want to see? Let me know, and let's get into it, guys. Let's have a good session. Let's just do it. So, all right, I'm going to bring you guys back over here really quick. All right, this is the park, what I was trying to say before. What's good? Everybody's saying what's good. And let's kind of just we're gonna restart. We're gonna restart. I'm not gonna restart the live, of course, but we're gonna restart. All right, y'all filming this way. At least I could see comments now. Let's get a good flat ground session going. Let's point this a little ground, and let me give you guys the tips. Yeah, yo, it's such a fun park. I love the park, honestly. Really nice park. A lot of great fixtures. Beginner friendly as well. Kickflip, please. Can't do it. I got you, fam. We're gonna do kickflip right now. So, to do the kickflip and frontside 50-50s. All right, kickflip, then front 50-50s. We're gonna hop right into it. So, for kickflips, a couple main problems. Number one, when you're first learning, you put your foot up here, but a lot of people forget that you don't have the full muscle for it yet. So you wanna try to put your foot in the middle, a little bit towards the bottom. That's gonna get a quicker, faster flick. You gotta try doing it there. The other thing is shoulders. You wanna keep those shoulders aligned with the board. Keep them nice and aligned with the board, all right? And then you could slowly start putting pressure on the outside of your foot. So when you're standing there, before you pop, lean on the outside of your toes to really help go. Hey, go outside now. Let's go get this. All right, so you leave a comment down below. You said front 50 or back 50? Let me know again, so I'll go switch my camera and let's do some 50s together. And let's do some of those. So either it was front 50 or back 50. Let's go ahead and get the camera set up and we can talk 50-50s on this ledge right here. Let's go ahead and chat and let's talk about it. Front 50, perfect. All right, we got a nice little ledge right here. Nice ledge, perfect. All right, cool. So front 50s, what you want to do, three things. Number one, you don't want to come parallel to it. You always want to go at a slight angle. This is because you're going straight and you want to jump onto the 50. If you go here, you're trying to jump this way, you lose your board a lot. All right, so you always want to come at an angle, go into it, jump, and you'll lock right in a lot better. So that's number one. Number two, you want to remember how to get off of it once you're on, all right? When you're on a 50, I'm going to show you right now. When you're on front 50, your heel. You want to do it with your heel. You want to make sure when you're on there that when you're coming off, you want to put pressures on your heel. That's going to give you enough leverage to really pop out. So remember, angle is key. Angle, not straight, angle. And when you're on there, you want to push on your heels to really try to get out. So. All right, I'll do one more a little bit slower. It's all good. It happens with a new board. Sometimes it has a lot of pop. But yeah, what you want to do, that's what you want to do. And the biggest thing is, guys, practice riding off of a curb. Practice doing something like that. That's going to help you a lot more. If you can ride off a curb, it's the same kind of principle popping off of a 50. So hopefully that helped. I also saw someone said shove it. So let's talk a little bit about how you can actually do a shove it. Very scary trick when you're first learning it because the board can just flip upside down and then you get smoked. So to do a shove it, two things. Your front foot, you want to make sure it's always in the middle Really need some tips on heel flips. I got you next with a heel flip for sure. Shove it. You always want to keep your front foot somewhat here to get to actually flip. I'll answer the kick flip, we'll do heel flip, but shove it. Keep your foot always here, and when you're jumping, try not to lift it too much, because when you shove the board and you lift your foot too much, it will cause it to flick. There's nothing to hold it down. So when you shove it, keep your foot here, slightly lift it. So when it shoves, it hits into your foot and stops it from flipping. All right, so always keep your foot somewhat around your board, number one. Number two, your back foot can be anywhere from here to the middle of the board. So anywhere in this pocket here. If you do it up here, not gonna do it. You wanna hang your toes off or put it in the middle, scoop straight backwards, and keep that foot somewhere there. That's how you shove it. And the same thing for a front shove too. Heel flips. Let's talk about a heel flip, because heel flips are crucial. One of my favorite tricks too. I don't do it like regular people. Your front foot for a heel flip, I put it right below the front bottom bolts, right here, and I always hang my toes off. Always hang my toes off. It's literally in the middle of my foot when I heel flip, okay? Second thing, don't just stand here. Put all the pressure on the outside of your foot. Let me show you what I mean. Someone commented also when with dropping in, I learned too far forward. Yeah, dropping in, that's a big one. We can talk about that one too. Front foot, you want to make sure it's on the outside, like that. So don't just stand here, outward, okay? Put pressure on the outside. By putting pressure on the outside of the board, it's gonna help it flick and catch the board a lot quicker to actually do the heel flip. So remember, below the bolts, lean on the outside of your foot, put your back foot in this pocket, pop and flick, and you definitely got it. So go ahead right there. Can't heel flip. Let me actually do one moving, because it's a lot easier. Ollie higher and size deck. So let's talk a little bit about size deck. 9 inches. I have a size 12 or 11.5 shoe. I just like riding a big board, but anywhere from 8.5 to 9, golden. I love that. So that's my size of my board, size 9. Ollieing higher, it's a painful truth. You can only ollie as high as you could jump. Unfortunately, I don't mean to sound fucked up or messed up, excuse me. But that's the biggest thing. You know, you want to just practice jumping onto big, tall stuff. As much as you can, jump onto bigger things. Even if you can't make it onto it, just keep doing that. You will build a muscle and you'll be able to pop like no one's business. So you'll be able to definitely be able to do it. Can you please tell me what I'm doing wrong? Slipping in front of me like I'm doing impossible. If it's for kick flips and it's slipping in front of you, you know, the biggest thing is maybe flicking more behind you when you're trying to do it, because if you flick out and it's going in front of you, it's not the best. But if you flick more behind you when you're kick flipping, it'll try to keep the board more centered and straight underneath you. So that's another thing. And let me get a rebate on that kick flip. I mean that heel flip, because I messed up. So much easier rolling. So much easier rolling. Yeah. Heel flip's a lot easier rolling. Stationary. That's for sure. From 180, I'm a man or woman, or however you identify, my apologies, your shoulders. You want to swing the freaking heck out of your shoulders, all right? Swing your shoulders like crazy when doing that trick. You want to make sure you stand here, shoulders, swing. And once you're here, jump, okay? Shoulders, swing. The board's gonna naturally want to turn if you swing your shoulders hard enough. So make sure you're swinging your shoulders hard enough. Your back foot's in the pocket, so when you pop, you could slightly push. But yeah, it's all on the shoulders. Just make sure you're pushing, like front shove. When you're popping, swing your shoulders, and you definitely got that. You got yours? Oh, another comment. Secret of a steezy tray. I got you. So, secret of a steezy tray. you want to make sure when you're doing a steezy tray, one, it comes to practice over time, but two, how high you pop or how relaxed you are. That's the two keys. You either want to be crazy relaxed or pop really high. It's one of those two. So pick which one you want to be. And then I like the relaxed one. If you want to do it relaxed, you have to try to pop harder, scoop faster, do everything faster, but your shoulders always want to be like relaxed. That's really the key. Hold on. I just don't want to hit anyone. All right, there we go. So steezy tray flip, shoulders always relaxed. Always relaxed. Now you can do it that way. Hopefully that helped you a little bit. Yep, I can laser flip. I'm not the best at them, but I can laser. I'm gonna try a few for you guys right now, and then I'll give you a tip. I basically landed bolts, so I'll count that. Should I learn shove-its or front 180s first? I would say 180s. I like 180s. Learn 180s first, because if you get 180s down, shove-its will come a lot easier if you learn your 180s first. That was the closest attempt to laser flip I got right now. At least I stuck it. So I'm pretty good with that trick. You want to make sure if you do laser, when you scoop, you don't scoop here, you don't scoop here, you scoop like this. Almost like a half of a circle with that back foot. That's really the key. Back into skateboarding after a knee injury. That's tough. You know, that's definitely tough. I've had ankle ones, but nothing as bad as a knee. I would say you want to go slow back into it, kind of like how you first started. Just push around, start carving, and whatever feels comfortable for you, you have to try. Remember, there's always the fear, if you fall, you're going to re-injure that, 100%. But at the same time, when you first start skateboarding, there's the fear of falling and hurting yourself. It's the same commonality, you just don't want it to happen again. So you have to get over that fearing aspect, start slow, but know, hey, maybe there's that time you will ollie down something, you may hurt your knee. But that's the same fear you had in the beginning when you first learned. You have to just get over that fear factor of it and really start committing to it. But do it slow. Don't just go jump down some set or do something crazy. Push around, kick turn, shove it, 180s. Start easing into it like that. But that fear, unfortunately, it's always gonna go away. I wish I could tell you something that's just gonna push, but that's a part of skateboarding. That's what divides people jumping down crazy rails versus me that likes flat ground and other stuff like that. It's definitely fear for sure. How do you commit to a kickflip? I'm gonna do a few more guys, then I'm gonna hop off of here. How do you commit to a kickflip? I would say get really good with ollies. Extremely good with ollies. Make sure you can do them every single time. Up curbs, down curbs, do some 180s, because that control is gonna help you to know that, hey, I can land this kickflip. If you're uneasy on ollies and shove-its, if you're trying kickflips without consistency, you're gonna be scared. So get down those ollies, get down those other tricks, make sure, and then you can start doing those kickflips. Hey, I'm so happy. Yo, thanks for the love from Spain, man. I appreciate that. I'm glad I was able to help you, bro. So glad I was able to help you. My people are also on the live. Thank you guys for joining. So sorry about the microphone incident in the beginning. So sorry about that. Tricks pop higher. Mine are good height, but I want them higher. Hey, yo, from London. What's good? All right, so tricks higher. Two things. Your foot placement. If you want tricks higher, you have to do the trick in the middle of this board right here. Your back foot's in the middle. They're not gonna go high if they're here, here, or here. You wanna get them in the middle. I'm talking about tray flip in the middle. Everything in the middle gives you more pop and leverage. Number two, your flick has to be slower. If you kick flip higher, you wanna flick slower so it has more time to get up with you. So that's the two main things. I could try a high kick flip. I suck at them, but I'll try one for you guys. I like staying low to the ground. Nollie 360 shove-its, or I think Nollie 180 shove-its. Re-put that comment in so I could definitely see it. Lands behind me, how do you fix it? I'm struggling with shove-its, keeps landing. Oh, comment's going too fast, I'm so sorry, y'all. I'm trying. I heard something with Nollie shove-its. It's on your heel when you're trying Nollie shove-its. Nollie backside shove-its on your toe, a little bit there. I heard a few things about something landing in front of you. You know, I'm struggling, my front foot keeps landing on my nose. Shove-its, keep running. So, shove-its one first, and then when I kickflip, it lands behind me. Okay, two things, kickflip behind you and then the shove-its. Well, first shove-its. You wanna make sure your body is always in front of your board. always. I'm talking about if you're shoving and your front foot's catching here, you want to make sure that when you're shoving, your back foot is almost neck and neck with the front foot. Keep the board behind you. Try shoving like this. Like try all the way like that. Try to get like super in front of it. And then the last thing is lift your back foot up higher while you're jumping. Lift your back foot up higher so it has time to figure out where it wants to land. As far as the kickflips going kind of behind you, the biggest thing there is, I got you with another laser flip tip. The biggest thing for kickflips going behind you, start trying to, instead of just flicking kind of here, try flicking towards the top of the nose. That'll push the board a little more in front of you so to get in front of you for kickflips. Belmont Skate Park, laser flip. Land, thanks. I landed tray flip for the first. Oh, I'm so glad you got tray flips. Let's go. I'm so hyped on that. Thank you, man. Thank you. For a laser flip though, your back foot needs to be all the way in this pocket, like heel gripping. Your front foot hanging off the middle, you really have to scoop like you're sitting in a chair. Like that's, hey, what's going on in London? Scoop like you're sitting in a chair, like really back. That's really the key for lasers. I'm not the best at this. Popping no complies first. I saw a no comply comment. Leave it down below again so I can definitely check it out. All right, guys, I'm gonna probably end it in another 2 minutes. Foot placements for Ollie's regular and goofy. Awesome. So foot placements for Ollie, regular and goofy. My regular, I ride goofy, so here. That's how I Ollie, right here. The other way, like this. That's the way I do my switch. So I do this. Tips for feeling given up because it's frustrating. I'm actually gonna film a video about frustration right now. So a biggest thing you gotta know about being frustrated, you're learning something new. And even then, sometimes you walk down the street and you'll trip over a crack. Doesn't mean you get frustrated with walking. You just gotta keep going at it. It happens, know that we all go through it and use that power to keep pushing, bro. Appreciate you guys, thank you so much. Dropping in, don't lean too far forward, don't lean too far back. You want to start really small, like just a regular ramp that's sideways, then slowly start getting into the bigger ones. But no, I will definitely post this on YouTube, 100%. But no, when you're doing it, you really, really have to commit to it, even if you fall. That's the key, because if you bail or do it, you will get hurt. You rather commit and fall than a bail fall. You really hurt yourself. But keep your foot always around the bolts and then really lean forward with this front foot and just stomp straight down. Autocorrect. Alrighty, guys. So I think I'm gonna wrap it up there. It's coming right around 5 minutes. I think I'll do one last trick. You're the best instructor. Yo, I appreciate this, guys. I really do. I'm gonna go live more often. Leave a comment on what days you want me to go live or anything specific like that. So I'll definitely do it for you guys. But I'm gonna do one more trick for the road. How do you do a board stop? I don't know if it says slides. Please teach me tray flip. I'm gonna do a tray flip on the way there. I'm gonna do something on the way back and I'm gonna sign off. Always have fun on your board, guys. That's really the goal. Just always have fun, mess around. Thank you guys for tuning in the live. I really do appreciate it. Love from everywhere. London, Spain, UK, like all you guys. I really appreciate it. Around this weekend on Wednesdays is good. All right, so it's gonna be official. Like either today's like Tuesday or Wednesdays. We're gonna get it hammered. Around this time is always gonna be golden. This is Austin Sierra signing out. Make sure you definitely hit the subscribe button if it's your first time here. Definitely leave a like. What's gorgeous landing my first kickflip. Let's go. Love Phoenix, Arizona. Let's have it, guys. Always remember, make your dreams a reality. I'll talk to you later. Peace.